Good morning, top of the morning. Welcome back to Regina Soul Section 8 Hood channel, baby. So today is Sunday. It's such a beautiful morning, isn't it? You better thank God for it, because without God, you wouldn't be here. So this morning, and I'm here getting my exercise in. So what you guys doing this morning? Are you moving around, cooking breakfast, washing clothes? You know Sunday is the beginning of the week, so what are you doing? I really want to come holler at y'all about a little song that I don't have a complete understanding about. I see a lot of people on these YouTube streets, they involved with domestic violence. I just want to reach out to you women and let you know that that's not the way it's supposed to be, and that's definitely not love. Domestic violence come in all shapes, forms, and fashions. You know, domestic violence don't have to necessarily be about a person hitting you. It could be something as simple as putting you down. It could be something as simple as downing your accomplishments. It could be something as simple as you making them feel a certain way today, so they're going to take it out on you. Domestic violence comes in a lot of forms, you guys. And for the women and the men, because men go through it too, for the women and the men that are going through it, I pray you up out of that situation, because eventually somebody is going to get hurt. And we don't want anybody hurt out here. You know what I'm saying? Over domestic violence, over a woman or a man, it's a lot of men and women in this world where you can move on to the next one. And like Lord Dorsey say, you can always leave out the door, and it's always the window. So with that being said, stop staying in that relationship. It's not no good for you. That is not what you call love. You feel what I'm saying? When a person, verbal abuse is worse than physical abuse, you guys. And when a person is verbally abusing you, I want you to listen at the words that are coming out of their mouth. Just listen to it and tell me what you feel about it. And do you feel like that's a place for you to stay, or do you need to leave? And I know a lot of us, we get in a situation where the other significant other is taking care of us. You know how the niggas be saying, baby, you ain't got to do that, I'll take care of you. And then when the shit hit the fan, where they gotta feed you, clothe you, house you, you know, everything, make sure you got all your needs, necessities, everything, then it's a problem. They want to verbal abuse you. Now you ain't shit, you know, and all that. But nigga, you wanted to take care of me because you liked this pussy. Let's just keep it out there. Let's just put it on the front line, because that's what it is. But I want to tell all you women that I have been through that before. And the person that was verbally abusing me and physically abusing me, I beat his ass one day, and he ain't put his hands on me no more. So, and I stopped fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make up in your mind that this ain't the way it's supposed to be, bruh. Like, the women be beating on men too. You know what I'm saying? So, like my play mama told me yesterday, because I was so irritated. I'm so irritated, and I'm so stressed out about my friend passing away. And people just don't know how it is when, you know, you close to somebody and they pass away until they experience that. But like she told me, you got to let go, and you got to let God. You know what I'm saying? You just let God take over everything. You know what I'm saying? And release yourself. You know, my friend, he's resting well right now. And I just remember the good times, all the good times that we had, because we never had bad times. And from today on, I'm moving on. But even in a domestic violence relationship, Let go and let God. We know it's hard. You be thinking, oh, I love him. Oh, I'ma change him. He can change for me. If he don't go get some kind of counseling, or she don't go get some kind of help, or seek talking to somebody every day or 3 times a week or whatever, it's not gonna work, sis. So I'm just coming to y'all today and tell y'all that domestic violence is real. And like I keep telling y'all, this ain't something that I heard. This is something that I know or I have been through. And I just want you guys to live the rest of your life comfortably. It's more comfortable than now. You know, live your life to the fullest, but don't have nobody in your life that continues to keep bringing you down. You know, these people that get around here, some of these men, and let's just keep it real, some of these men, they be hating on women because women be moving forward with their life. You know, they get out of these abused relationships. The nigga be trying to come back, you know, because they see they gone on about their life. And sometimes us as women, we accept them back, knowing we ain't got no goddamn business doing it. And here we go. Maybe the first 3-6 months, maybe even that first year goes good, and then that nigga back to his same verbal abuse ways, his same physical abuse ways. So with that being said, it's somebody out here for everybody. If you take for you to find somebody in your elder years, then let it be. Just let go and let God. That's all I'm here to say today, is let go of the madness and let God. You know, because if you don't have God in your life and you don't talk to God and have a personal relationship with God, you know, it's going to be hard for you to let go. So, I'm just saying, I done been through it before. It's been a long time. It's been over 20 years that I done been through some, it's been about 30 years that I've been through something like that. And I promised myself that I would never do that again. I would never allow a person to come in my life, and then when I found out that they're verbally abusive, physical abusive, socially abusive, they come in your life and you sit there and you go for it. No, I ain't doing that. Let me tell you something. Maybe last year, was it last year I was messing with this guy? Last year I was messing with this guy, and we were just kicking it. It wasn't no relationship. We were just kicking it. But what he thought was, he thought I was green. So he tried to fuck my business up. He actually, in the argument, he actually told me he would burn that bitch down. So, with that being said, when you run into people like that, let him go. I let that motherfucker go so fast, it made his head spin. He didn't even know what was going on. And the thing about it is, he got so upset to the point where he was telling people I was a negative person and I wasn't no good and all kinds of stuff like that, because I stopped it in its tracks. The first time, you know, the first time that something goes wrong in a relationship, you stop that shit right then. You let that motherfucker know right then, that ain't what we doing, bruh. We ain't doing that, sis. So, and when you explain to them that you're not going for that and you're not going to allow that in your life, they get mad. You be every name in the book but the child of God, baby. But guess what? That's considered as taking care of yourself. That's considered as taking up for yourself. You know, and men tend to get mad when women take up for themselves, you know, because they think they got so much authority over women. Yeah, it's a lot of women out here, they can take care of themselves if need be. If a man leave them right today, they will still continue to be able to take care of themselves. But who don't want a man? Shit, that what God put men and women on this earth for. To be together, man and woman, to reproduce. You feel what I'm saying? So who don't want a man? And that's another subject that we're gonna talk about later on today. Y'all women be running around here talking about y'all don't need a man for nothing. Hell, I do. So but you don't have to have a man that's verbally and physically abusive. And some of y'all stay in the verbal and physically and socially abusive relationship, which is considered as domestic violence. Y'all stay in that relationship because y'all be acting like y'all can't get nobody else. Or some of y'all be in a relationship because y'all just want to be with somebody. And how, because you want to be with somebody, you're going to allow this person to treat you wrong in a bad manner. That ain't what we doing, bruh. So me, myself, I'm not doing it no more. And a lot of men, they get upset because when they first start talking to you, they can see that you ain't with that bullshit. So they move on along because they looking for a woman that's with the bullshit. They looking for a woman that they can use, verbally abuse, physically abuse. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody with that. So I'm here to tell you now, you stay in a relationship where you, even if you being verbally abused, eventually it's going to turn into something that you don't want it to turn into. And that could mean death, or that could mean somebody getting hurt real bad. I just want y'all to pay attention to these men that are killing their baby mamas or their wife, and with all the children along too. Now, what? That's something that I never understand, and I never be on board with that, because how can you be so in love with a person that, and when the relationship goes wrong and you don't want to be with those people anymore, they decide they want to take your life, the kids' life, whoever else in the room life or at the house life, and then turn around and shoot their own goddamn self. So, like my play mama said, let go and let God.